Jeffrey nervously walks into the canteen. Hey, it's Jeffrey, that pussy. What's up, Jeffrey? What are you gonna eat today? Fish? Look, everyone, Jeffrey's new nickname is Fish Oil. Fish Oil, Fish Oil, Fish Oil. What did I do to deserve this? Why does no one respect me? Adonis. Adonis has become a man who commands respect. When he enters his tribe's dining hall, everyone turns their attention towards him and stands up. After all, Adonis's hard work is the reason why the tribe is so successful. And so he is so valuable that they couldn't help but to pay him respect. That's a really fucking good quote. Let's start this video with some wise words from Adonis. Seek respect, not attention, for it lasts longer. I went from being that little video game nerd that, quite frankly, no one respected me, but it wasn't that I just didn't have the respect of people around me, including my friends. It was that I received their disrespect more often than not. Imagine being around your friends and they're constantly making fun of you. They're roasting you for every hobby, every interest that you have. They're making you cry and then laughing at you for crying. This is what I need as a count. I was about to give up, bro. Okay, where was I, bro? In the wider social circle in school when I was younger, I wasn't the kind of kid who would get any level of respect from people. Because answer this question truthfully, would you have respected younger me if you saw a day in the life of younger Hamza, where I woke up late and the first thing that I did when I woke up, I fapped. And maybe I'd do it multiple times. Eating a breakfast that's loaded with sugar with no protein, and there I am skinny fat with fucking gynecomastia bitch titties. Go to school not even concentrating on the teacher, on my work, on my studies, on developing myself, and instead just obsessing over the girl that I've got a crush on who doesn't even know me. Come back and just spend my time playing video games. Would you have respected younger me? And don't lie. It's so easy to say like, yeah, like he would have been, oh yeah, like you wouldn't have. Truthfully, if you were in front of the younger version of myself, you wouldn't have respected me. And so how could anyone else respect you? Now, maybe you're not playing video games as much as you used to, but you've certainly got a list of bad habits that are still quite embarrassing to have these days. You're becoming a grown man, but sometimes you still act like a boy. And so you want to know the secret of commanding respect. And this isn't some like clickbait video that's made by some punk ass motherfucker who doesn't even know what he's talking about. This is knowledge coming from someone who had absolutely no respect from his peers to now respect of men from around the world. Every single day, I get at least over 100 messages of guys saying, you've saved my life. I was gonna kill myself before I started watching your videos. You've saved my life. I've been picked up into the air with like, you know, so many of my followers underneath me, throwing me up and down, chanting, Hamza, Hamza. I've had guys tremble and like be teary-eyed when they meet me. And I'm not saying this to boast. This is just pure facts. This isn't even me like invoking my ego here. I certainly do have a big ego, but it's not so much about this stuff. It's more like my physique and whatever. Well, not anymore. I'm kind of fat now, bro. So you can see that you're learning from the right person. I've got some good things to share with you because I have not been that well-respected guy all of my life. I've went through the transition that you need to go through. The online is these the guys who you can tell have no respect from other people. It's like, why the fuck are you making this video? Or there's the kind of guys that you know have had the respect from other guys all their lives. So it's like, okay, you're a natural, so you're like a Chad. So why the fuck are you going to teach me? Because I need to go through this Jeffrey to Adonis transformation. I need to learn from someone who's done it himself. And with all of my experiences, I've realized that there are just 3 things that will drastically increase how much respect that you get from other people. And it's an acronym that we can follow, which is CSI. Confidence, success, identity. You need all 3 of these to get more respect from people. If you only have 1 or 2, it's not gonna work. You need all 3. Let's go through them. Confidence should probably be the last thing on this list. You know, CSI. I just said it in the order of CSI just because it's like, oh, it's a funny acronym. But confidence comes from your success and your accomplishments. You know, so many guys like yourself have probably asked, okay, how do I get more confident? How do I become like that confident guy over there? Well, you need to have something to be confident about. So many guys are trying to fake it and become more confident by watching a YouTube video. It's not how it works, bro. It's really not how it works. You can't just watch a video and be like, oh yeah, I'm confident now. You become confident when you are competent. Think about what confidence actually means. If I said I am confident at going to the gym and lifting weights, what would that really mean? Would it mean that I've just watched the YouTube video and yes, oh yeah, because like some guys are gonna get pissed off at this because they love their little motivational YouTube videos. That shit doesn't really work. If I was confident at weightlifting, that would mean that I was probably competent at it, that I had done it a bunch of times and I knew what it was like. I've been to the gym so many times, especially the gym that I currently go to, so I know where everything is. I know some people, so I feel confident in there. So how are you trying to short circuit the process of confidence by watching YouTube videos online? You know how you really get confidence? No one's gonna like this. All of the Jeffreys who are watching this video are gonna get tempted to click off the video when I say this. You wanna know how to get confidence? Do the hard work. Stop being a fucking pussy and do something hard and then do it repetitively, and then you will start to feel confident about that singular thing. Because there's a lot of guys who are confident about one thing, but they're not confident around everything else, are they? There's a nerd who goes to the spelling bee and he's really good at spelling, but then he's not confident in the social situation, is he? Maybe you're confident in some video game that you used to play, but then you're not confident with girls. Because confidence isn't just an all-round, yep, I'm a confident guy. No. It's what you're confident at. And so if you want to be a confident guy, you need to be competent at so many different things. You need to know how to navigate friendships, relationships, how to to date women, how to sleep with women, how to actually kiss them properly. You need to know how to play sports. You need to know what to do when you're playing sports and that head friend of yours who's not actually a friend like pushes you too hard. You need to hit life in so many different areas, and this is such an unsexy answer for me to give you. It would have been so much better for me to just give you like a big motivational speech and tell you, yeah, confident, you should be so confident, bro. I actually want to help you. And so there's a lot of Jeffreys who'll click off and get bored right now, but maybe if you're still hooked to my words, understand that to feel confident in general, you need to feel competent in many different areas that are important to you, and you've got to figure that out. But for me personally, it was getting into the gym, meeting girls, making friends. Those were the 3 things that I first started off that changed my life forever. And now, of course, I've got other things like leadership, status, wealth, now that I'm a bit older. When you're an actual confident guy and you're competent in a few different areas or a lot of different areas, people respect you. Imagine being that confident guy when you walk into the gym and you know what you're doing, you've been there for a while, you've got a shirt that's literally tight against your biceps and your triceps. You're gonna feel confident in there, aren't you? And if you feel confident, if you walk around and you're actually like a big guy in the gym, you're gonna get respect from other people. This leads into the thing that actually gets you confidence, which is success. And we can replace the word success for accomplishments. You need to have a list of accomplishments that you've actually done well in. And I'm not talking about some participation trophy that you've been given in some shitty sports club. I'm talking about something that you have absolutely dominated your competition. Maybe you've not been told this, but this is so important. Listen, success is all based on dominating other people, specifically other men. If you want to have a list of accomplishments that make you feel confidence, that then gets you respect from people, you need to get used to competing with other guys and destroying them. Maybe this is one of the first times you've ever heard a man speak like this, because in this modern day, we're all pussies and we're supposed to say like, no, it's okay, we're all on the same team, I'm not competing against anyone else, I just want to shut the f up. You need success as a young man. And there's a variety of ways you can do this. Just like before I said, there's different areas of your life that you want to get confident in. Well, there's different areas in your life you want to get successful in. Now, you don't want to pick too many of these, because to reach success, you really have to go like serious. Pick 1, maybe 2 things. What are 2 important things in your life that you really want to get successful in? For me, it was fitness and also for YouTube. I focused on 2 things and did pretty well at both of them. When you've built a really good amount of success that other people really look up to, well, that's respect. I have young guys run up to me and say that they want to be YouTubers, and they're asking me loads of questions because they respect the work that I've done and the growth that I've shown to the public. Even though the last thing that we're going to talk about is identity, this probably should have been at the start. Your identity is kind of like your self-image. It's who you are and how you see yourself. And this is probably the most important part of all this, because how you see yourself, the person that you are, the identity that you have, how other people see you is the greatest part of your self-improvement journey, and there is nothing else even close. If you see yourself still as this little chump video gamer, you're not going to get respect from anyone. Maybe you'll get respect from like the other chumpy video gamer who's slightly behind you, but not that much. If you want to skyrocket how much respect you get, if you want to become more successful, if there's a goal that you really want to reach for, you want to know the secret to achieving all that so much faster than everyone else, update your identity to believe that you already have it. It sounds cringe. It sounds like those mottos that those law of attraction girls, you know, the girls who are on self-improvement and they're just rubbing crystals or some shit, and they're doing like, I am a high value woman. But you've got a double-digit body count. This is the one superpower, the one fast track to self-improvement. Update your identity. See yourself as the guy who you want to be already. You know what every fighter, you know what all of them say to themselves? It's so simple. Mike Tyson, before he became the world heavyweight champion, was saying to himself, I am the world heavyweight champion. Before he was even given the belts, before I even had 1 million subscribers, I was saying to myself, I'm a YouTuber with 1 million. Now I say to myself, I'm a YouTuber with 5 million, with 10 million. Now I say to myself, I'm a fighter. I'm gonna do well in the UFC. You need to have the identity first before you can actually do the thing. This is so important. I've got a few videos on my channel which are about this. This isn't for Jeffreys. A lot of people with like low IQ won't understand this concept, and they'll be struggling for the rest of their lives, still coping and playing 1 hour of video games a day. But if you really want to change your life, click and watch this video right now. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.